First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, this would not be possible. Lord knows boxing. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Just the other day, Jaron and Ennis signed a multi-fight deal with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, and that was a very, very good move for Jaron and Ennis and for Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. Jaron and Ennis was on Showtime for quite some time. However, he wasn't on PBC. Jaron and Ennis had a lot of fights elude him. Jaron and Ennis is highly avoided. Highly avoided. Keith Thurman wanted nothing to do with him when he was on Showtime. Terrence Crawford right now doesn't want anything to do with Jaron Ennis. Now, I'm not going to say that Bud Crawford is ducking him. What I will say is that Bud Crawford, he's on his Canelo time. He's looking for fights against guys that are highly accomplished. However, Jaron Ennis, beyond the shadow of a doubt, is the best fighter at 147 pounds. Over at Matchroom, you got a potential fight with Conor Benn. That's a fight that can make a lot of money for Jaron Ennis. That's a fight that could sell out in the UK. Jaron Ennis has a lot of opportunities right now. Even though the inventory at 147 over at Matchroom isn't as deep as maybe PBC, but he's gonna be promoted better. Eddie Hearn has a history of allowing his fighters to have a hometown fight. Now, Philly really hasn't had a real big fight as far as a major champion since Tevin Farmer. In all due respect to Tevin Farmer, Jaron Ennis is a champion at 147 pounds, which is considered the glamour division in boxing. Even though right now 140 is the glamour division, but 147 has an illustrious history in boxing. So Jaron Ennis has a potential fight with Conor Benn that waits for him over at the Zone, but it gets better than that. Eddie Hearn recently stated as well that he's going to do everything in his power to make a Jaron Ennis versus Terrence Crawford showdown. Me personally, if Jaron Ennis cannot get the Terrence Crawford fight, I think Jaron Ennis should probably take on maybe one more guy at 147, hopefully Conor Benn, and then move up to 154 and try going for a title up there. You got to create your own legacy. You got to create your own lane. That's what David Benavidez is doing right now with Canelo Alvarez. He's not sitting back waiting for a payday like Charlo did, like Demetrius Andre did. David Benavidez is making his own lane by fighting Caleb Plant, fighting Demetrius Andre. His next fight is going to be at light heavyweight. And once again, this video is not about David Benavidez or Canelo Alvarez. I'm just using those guys as examples. Jaron Ennis has to make his own lane. And if you ask me, Lo, what are the top 5 fights that you want for 2024? I would tell you that Jaron Ennis versus Terrence Crawford is one of those fights. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to play out, who Jaron Ennis is going to fight first in his new contract with Matchroom in the Zone, and if Eddie Hearn could persuade Terrence Crawford to sign with Matchroom, because right now Matchroom's inventory is growing. They got Subaru Matias over there, they got Devin Haney over there, they just got Jaron Ennis, and then you got Golden Boy. They have their little roster of fighters over there as well. So I'm just hoping that 2024, Jaron Ennis finally gets the recognition he deserves. And once again, throughout the history of boxing, the young, hungry lion has always, for the most part, received an opportunity from the veteran world champion, from the current great. Julio Cesar Chavez gave Oscar De La Hoya the opportunity. Manny Pacquiao, even though he wasn't the champion, he gave Keith Thurman the opportunity. Roberto Duran gave Davey Moore the opportunity, even though Davey Moore was the champion. Sugar Ray Leonard gave Terry Norris the opportunity. Muhammad Ali gave Larry Holmes the opportunity. Floyd Mayweather gave Canelo the opportunity. So it's only right that Terrence Crawford gives Jaron Ennis the opportunity. Once again, I just had to touch in with you all and keep you up to speed. With that being said, hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Low Nose Boxing, because Low Nose Boxing. I'm out.